Hi, I'd like to talk about the different licenses available when you're dealing with intellectual property. There are three basic licenses, and sometimes people get confused as to what they are, but it's very important that you know the difference when you're dealing with your intellectual property. So the first is an exclusive license. If you're granting somebody an exclusive license to your work, then remember it's just them that has the rights to it. It actually excludes you as well in there. So be very careful if you're looking to grant an exclusive license. It's not the same as an assignment, which we talked about earlier. You're not transferring ownership over, but you're giving that licensee an exclusive right. If you're going to have an exclusive license, it has to be in writing and it has to be signed by you for it to transfer over as or not transfer over, but be there as an exclusive license to the licensee. Likewise, it can still be very specific of what that exclusivity is for. It might be just for a territory or time period or particular usage of that intellectual property. But when you give that exclusivity, it is purely for that licensee to have that exclusive right. The opposite of that is a non-exclusive license. And that means you can grant as many licenses as you want. So often if you're doing software or you're training manuals, then that would be an exclusive license because you want to be continuously licensing that out to as many people as possible. That doesn't have to be in writing, but I advise if you're working with people that you have your terms and conditions that would include that non-exclusive license, and obviously making it clear that it is a non-exclusive license and not an exclusive license. Then the final one kind of sits in between. It's known as a sole license. Quite rare, but they can be in place and cleverly done. And in those situations, it's more towards an exclusive license. So you're granting that licensee effectively the pure right to use it to the exclusion of others, but it doesn't exclude you. You can carry on using it as well under a sole license. So keep a thought out for each one of those.